test.
Talking.
We're talking. Can you see us shaking?
And we're talking.
We're shaking.
And this is talking. And then we look at. Hey, welcome to Taste, Try, Travel.
I'm Beth.
She is, and I'm Chris. And it's white.
White night for MSC.
White background, white hoodie, white cardigan.
Hope you guys like white. Let's not put it that there, okay?
As with all cruises, we, at the end,
reflect back.
Yes, reflect. Wow, that's going to tie in with one of my positives. Ooh, very good. I like to reflect back and take a look at some of the things we really enjoyed and some of the things that we didn't necessarily enjoy very much.
That way, if you guys are thinking of going on MSC Seashore, this might help you. So.
And it's called the 3x3. Bang! Every time we say it, the logo's got to come flying in.
Okay. 3 good, 3 negative. Let's go. We're on MSC Seashore. What's going on?
I was trying to stick from...
All right, everybody is going to turn off from this.
Hope not.
So we are on MSC Seashore, sailing from Miami 7 days. We've gone to Taino Bay in the Dominican Republic. We've gone to San Juan in Puerto Rico, and we've spent 2 days here at Ocean Cay. It's been a fun itinerary.
Yes, it has.
But we're going to go ahead and cover 2 quick things first that I don't think are in our list. Elevators are a problem, and food is good, okay? Those are just little throw-ins.
I didn't know she was going to do that, but elevators are a problem. Do you want to go first? You want me to go first?
First, we always start with the things that we think can be improved. So we've shared this. Number one, mine is too many lines at check-in.
All right, you did cover it.
Yeah, so we did cover that in a previous video as well. Be prepared. There's construction going on in the Miami terminal, so they're not really set up for success there. They're kind of just doing what they can right now to get by.
Which is stick people in lines.
Yeah, lots of lines.
Lots and lots of lines. Just when you think you're out of the line, nope, you're back in another line.
Nobody pretty much was able to register a credit card. We talked to a lot of people. They weren't able to do that ahead of time, so you had to wait for that. There's so many things that can be so much more efficient.
Yes, more efficient and simplified.
Yeah, like maybe MSC can look at the other big 3 cruise companies and maybe take some of the successes from those, keep its charm, but make things a little easier for the guest. So that's kind of my one. Just be aware. It's the first day, not your best day. It gets better from there.
As I like to call it, it's not user-friendly.
Correct.
It's a hassle to do a lot the first day.
Correct.
But
those can easily be fixed to have more fun on the ship. Just start your vacation a little more upbeat.
Yes.
So that's one thing I think can be improved. What do you got?
My first thing is, I have to start with it, the shower.
Oh, yes.
Specifically the shower size. Now granted, I am about 6'3" and 300 pounds. So I'm not small, but she's 5'6" and very normal.
Yeah. You can't shave your legs, ladies. This does not happen. You can't bend over unless you're like an acrobat. There's just no room.
Here's what it is. It's a coffin. It's the size of a coffin. You get in there and you do this. Reach up here, maybe.
And the bar where the water turns on is scalding hot. So if you get anywhere near it, you're like, yeah.
You have to turn really carefully. You don't touch the bar.
Exactly. Unfortunately, I don't think those can be improved.
Nope, they're
because there's the structure. So maybe they were built for more European slender people. I don't know.
I thought about going the whole 7 days without taking a shower.
No, you didn't.
But I didn't bring that much deodorant. So, number two. What can be improved?
Yes. Is this really, the Seashore is a really beautiful ship, but it seems to be missing like a lot of artwork. You don't see, there's some sculptures around, but there's not a whole lot of artwork, especially in the hallways, in the elevator areas. There's lots of mirrors, lots of black lacquered walls. Every elevator shaft in this entire ship is exactly the same. No difference whatsoever. Even when you're going up and down the stairs, usually like on that back wall, there's like some kind of art. It's just mirrors. So, I don't know, it's just kind of comes off cold and
Harsh.
And it's hard to find your
Angles.
way. So you're like constantly looking for signs and you're constantly getting lost. So I wish they would have had like a little bit more artwork around and stuff like that.
They have a big Statue of Liberty on a bar.
Yeah, exactly. They have sculptures around, but not anywhere near the elevator areas.
No, you just get out and you're like,
Everybody is lost. I'm telling
pretty
you.
much have no idea what floor I'm on.
Everyone has a problem with the elevators and everyone's completely lost. So
Yeah,
there could be a little bit of room for improvement there.
Yes.
All right, that was my second, maybe could be improved.
All right. My number 2 of could be improved. There are fake plants all over this ship.
I think that's all there is.
There is not one live plant
Yeah.
on this ship. It's so weird. Mm-hmm. The flowers on the table, the plants everywhere. We're in the Central Park dining room. It's just fake, weird looking.
There's a couple pine trees in there, which
Yeah, exactly.
are there pine trees in Central Park? I don't know.
Probably are, but
It's not a
why-
big dining room, but yeah, it's just
It's just fake. It's so it adds to what she was saying with the like lack of.
the austere feeling.
Yeah, it's just everything's harsh and feels plasticky and not a lot of really like, oh, this is a comfy spot.
There are a couple little comfy spots that we found, and we kind of keep going back to those same spots.
Yeah. In fact, we noticed when we went to a bar and the chairs were more rounded and looked kind of comfy. We're like, this isn't anywhere else on the ship. All of the chairs are like angled.
Yeah, and there are some comfy chairs out on the deck, which is nice. I don't know if you have this on your list, but sometimes you can't get to those comfy chairs.
Don't give away
I won't do
anything.
that. So there are, some soft, we're in the Uptown Lounge right now, and there's some soft, colorful, bright, but it's few and far between.
I don't know, but I would leave soft off that. You can bounce. All right, your third.
I want to talk about the food for a second, and at Marketplace Buffet. The food is actually very good. Very good. The issue is there's no variety. Of course, there's pizza always. There's nice little sandwiches. They're delicious, but
We'll just
it's the
name
same
everything
sandwiches.
on the buffet,
Yeah.
as always.
Hamburger, hot dog. There's always carving, either ham or a turkey or a pork. Always fries. And a couple. They may change out like 3 entrees, like Indian night, Mexican night, Chinese night. But there's like
Chinese
3
night
3
also-
dishes.
I just want to mention, Chinese night also included chips and salsa.
Oh, it did, yes. So like 90% of the buffet.
Mexican night didn't, but Chinese night had chips and salsa.
Okay, are you done? So like 95% of the buffet is the same. Lunch, dinner, lunch, dinner, lunch, dinner, lunch, dinner. I guess in one way you know what you like and you know what's going to be there and you know you can grab it. But it's like at day 5, you're like, all right, I'm looking for something new. Even though it's very good.
It's good. The stuff on there is
Very
good.
good.
It's
I
just
just-
the exact same stuff.
Yeah, now it might be also that has to do with occupancy. So we're only about 2,500 or so. So that might change if the ship is more full. Maybe that's their way of, I don't know the word I'm looking for.
Cutting costs.
Compensating for less people, they'll just put less differences out. So variety of food could be improved.
Yes. All right.
Your last?
My last,
Okay.
my number 3 for things that could be improved.
Okay.
The strangely, weirdly, bizarre lack of access to the outside decks.
Yes.
It's so weird. All right, so
Where were we?
the very first day, let me tell you,
Okay,
the very,
okay.
very first day, we were getting ready no, we weren't sailing. We had already sailed away. It was the first day. I just wanted to go look out in the ocean. We were in a bar, And just on the other side of the glass is the beautiful deck with a railing. And I thought, oh,
Those were where the nice chairs were.
yeah, I'm just going to go out there and enjoy the ocean and the breeze. It's my first day on a cruise. So I walked through the doors and went to the outside and stood there for a second, and I heard a little voice, "Sir, excuse me, sir." Yes? She's like, "You can't be out here." I'm like, "What do you mean I can't be out here? It's like a deck." I'm like, "Okay, all right." That kind of set the mood for the entire cruise, because you walk around and like one day there'll be a door that you can go out and enjoy the outside and the ocean, and then the next day or later on in that day
You can't go out that door anymore.
you can't go out that door anymore. It's blocked off. There's some chairs sitting in front of it, or there's a tape across it, or door opens.
We walked out that way.
Door opens.
We came back. Not allowed. It is required, though, to go through the arcade in order to get outside. That's what we found out.
Yes,
if you
have to
can
go
get
through
to the
kids'
arcade, then you can make it outside.
You can make it outside.
I'm gonna add one quick little. The back pool. Where are we? We're on deck 8. There's a beautiful adults-only pool here. No food is allowed out there. And you can't get a drink anywhere near the pool, which I think is the strangest thing ever. I actually got yelled at. We had left the buffet.
You didn't get
I brought
yelled
my
at.
sandwich. A guy comes over. No food. No food.
He did this.
That was
Pointed-
with my drink.
Did that? Oh, that was with your drink. Right.
I had my little tropical drink. I was with my feet dangling in the water, and that's what he did to me.
So weird. Never had that happen. I want to say that the crew on here is wonderful. I don't know why that
100%.
guy was doing that. You know, like
He
we
was
were a
pool-
cat or
he was-
something. You just slap your nose.
Exactly. He was pool safety, and I'm sure they have rules that they have to follow. Which is-
Rolled up newspaper.
Exactly.
Hold on.
You have.
We're going to take technical timeout while we change our battery.
See ya soon.
By three. Let's go.
All right, I'm ready.
All right.
What are we doing?
We are on to 3 things that we enjoyed on the ship.
Oh, good.
Are you going to go first, or I'm going to go first?
Let you go first. And so you guys know, like, we don't know each other's answers.
No, yes. We always
we
keep
specifically,
separate.
yes. Yeah.
So sometimes we might overlap, but
Yeah. All right.
I don't think you're going to overlap on mine. Maybe, I don't know.
Which guy?
There is not a single second on this ship where you can't check your hair.
Is that your positive?
Yes. There's a mirror everywhere on this ship. Everywhere you turn, you can check your hair. Oh, how's it doing? Oh, how's it doing?
You know what's really funny about that?
Everywhere.
Everyone
It's a
does
mirror.
it. I know, but a lot of people use it like that.
Yes. You go into a closet on accident. There's mirror
Yeah.
on every wall. I guarantee it.
Yep.
They're in the ceiling. They're in the floor. They're in the walls. You're probably sitting on one.
All right, moving on.
Okay. What's your moving on? She didn't like one of my positives.
No, I did. Oh, so my first thing that I really love is it's kind of a duo. I'm sneaking extra ones in there. Unlimited drinks. When you have the drink package, we have the Easy Plus. There's a base package. We have the second step up, the Easy Plus. That came with our cruise.
I have to say real quick, that was one of my positives too, was the
Yeah.
drink package. So this is going to cover
Okay.
one of my positives.
Anything under $9. So pretty much every cocktail you can get, they'll make it for you under $9. They'll switch out the alcohol. Juices, fresh squeezed orange juice, coffees, specialty coffees, bottled water, soda. If you want to see up here where we did our bar crawl or pub crawl, I mean, I think we figured that we drank like almost $500 worth of waters and drinks and sodas and everything that day, because we hit every single bar here on the ship. And it's just relaxing to know that you're not having to, okay, I have 5 more, and then I'll have to go on your card, and Nope.
Can I get a soda with this one? Or
Yeah.
coffee? Is coffee included with this one?
Yeah.
It's all included.
Yeah, it's one of those easy things. And part of that also is no checks are presented. So when you get a drink, they just scan your card and then you're good to go. I really like that because you don't sign
Yes.
a check. You don't feel like you're constantly buying stuff, right?
We had the Easy Plus,
Yes.
which was up to what?
$9.
$9. But here's the hack. It's a secret.
Secret.
Make friends with your bartender.
Yes.
It covers everything.
Listen, I'm not telling you guys this will work for you, but it worked for us. At the cocktail bar, it's just called Cocktail Bar. That's it. Doesn't have a name.
Cocktail
That's
bar.
it. Cocktail Bar.
Not the cocktail bar, just cocktail bar.
We went up and said, make us something. And they made us probably one of the higher end drinks.
Covered.
Yeah, no problem. Love the unlimited.
Yep.
Anything you want. And the bartenders are, here you go, here you go, here you go. No problem, so.
All right. Like I said, that was my second one.
So
was
you want
the
me to go
drink
to my next
package.
one? I'm going to say what is going to be different with cruising MSC, especially here in the Caribbean where there's so many other American cruise lines. The passengers on this are so diverse. I mean, you can go for hours and not hear English spoken.
It
It's fantastic.
feels like we're on a European
It
cruise.
does. It makes it
even
feel a
though
little
we're
bit
in the
more,
Caribbean.
a little bit more exotic. I hear Spanish. I hear French.
German,
Like all kinds of languages, and I love it.
Russian.
I like to party and dance. I don't know. It's just, it is a whole other vibe here. And I bet though, if you were at MSC like in Europe, it'd probably be even more intense like that. But I love it. I think it makes an added little fun to the cruise.
Yeah. Well, it even, like I said, it makes you feel like you traveled a little bit further than you
Yeah.
actually did.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, it feels like we're like cruising from Italy or something.
Exactly, because we were at dinner the other night in the dining room, and literally, I mean, our server was talking English to us, but no other English we could hear. So it was kind of nice. And we're still meeting plenty of people. But it's kind of fun like that. I like it.
You just say hola or oui or dankeschön. That's hello in all those languages.
Okay. All right, what you got?
All right, my third and by far biggest
Yes, I already know what you're gonna say.
thing that I enjoyed on this show on this. I just did.
You gave it away.
I did on this cruise. Is the shows. They're so weird that it becomes a spectacle unto itself, and it's just bizarre and fun and extravagant and lively, and the crowd goes wild, and
Yep.
and there's lights flashing everywhere. And music
Costumes
going,
are
and
beautiful. The costumes are unbelievable, and the singers,
that lady last night sounded like
There's like an opera singer in there.
Yes,
flawless entertainment.
yes.
Amazing.
Here's what I wrote down. I've never done drugs, but I bet hallucinogens are something like seeing a stage musical Italian version of the movie Avatar.
That was, what was that show?
Mystic Forest.
Mystic Forest. No idea what's going on, but we loved it.
It was as if John Lennon himself was sitting next to you feeding you mushrooms. And you
know
were
about
taking
that.
a little trip across a mystical sky while Lucy the elf sang in your ear. They're so bizarre.
The thing is
They're so much fun.
you never know what's coming next. They could be singing a song, and characters are coming running out, and
Suddenly there's an egg with...
no, he's a Humpty Dumpty.
Right, he's an egg with
Yeah.
a steampunk hat on, just
Yeah.
walks onto stage and stands there and dances for no reason whatsoever.
Exactly. I don't
And
know how he fits. Is he like the MSC mascot? I have no idea. But he's just like the whole show's going on, and then you...
Whether he officially is, he is the MSC
He's just a
mascot.
guest that goes and hops up on the stage. He literally is not involved in the show at all.
Just-
You look over in the corner and he's bopping along by himself.
Hey, there's an egg over there with a top hat that has
Exactly.
a big tube coming out of it, sticking into his neck. What's that?
We
I
both broke
love
out
the
laughing.
shows. The shows are so great.
And then
I would go to a show every 2 hours on the ship if they had them.
This is why I knew he was going to say this as a positive.
It was the greatest
Every
thing
time
ever.
we get out of the show, he's like, I want to see another one.
Greatest thing ever. Why is there a dancing egg over in the corner?
Exactly.
There's a
I'm not
wedding
even sure
going
they
on,
know.
and then there's an egg over in the corner, just dancing away with this little.
So
I could
very
go on
fun.
for another 45 minutes on the show, so let's not do that.
Okay.
So what's your final in the 3x3?
Ocean K is a reason we would come back on MSC.
Yes.
Now because we're so close, we're only like 65 miles from Miami, they can either stay very late, like up to midnight, or on ours, they're here 2 days. And I don't know of any other Caribbean cruise that goes to a private island for 2 days. Your ship is like right here. You're like 5-minute walk and you're at a beautiful beach. So we've spent
one night.
whole night, and we found beaches that were deserted. The party on the beach last night was so fun. I don't know, I think it's a little jewel in MSC's crown. Where else can you be at the beach at night on a cruise?
And let's give them a little bit of props too, because they bought this island when it was a wasteland,
Yeah.
an industrial wasteland, and they're restoring it, and they're using it to educate people too
Right.
what's going on. It'll even be further because we were here before they finished phase 2, which is going to have a big center, interactive science center
Right,
there,
so it is technically called Ocean Cay Marine Reserve, and so there's about 65 square miles that encompasses the island and the surrounding ocean. That is all the marine reserve. So a little bit further off, they're working on restoring the coral, the shark population. We saw a turtle from the ship as we were coming in. So life is starting to come back.
I just wanted to mention also, just because as we were coming back on board,
Oh my goodness.
this is a marine reserve, folks. When you come here, this is protecting the wildlife.
Yep.
Don't grab the conch shells and try to sneak them on board. There were like...
Bins and bins. I couldn't
There was-
record because it was security.
Yeah, it
but
was security.
the people in front of us, their bag was going through security, and the security guy goes, another shell. He reaches in their bag and pulls it out and adds it to this massive pile.
They're trying to help
Yes.
out wildlife. Don't mess with it.
Yeah.
Watch where you're stepping when you're out there. If you're over the coral, don't pull the shells that the animals live in.
Yeah.
Don't pull those shells.
Yeah.
But I am so glad that MSC has taken that upon
Yeah, 'cause-
themselves to do a little part of...
Exactly. We give
Yeah.
major props to MSC because there's not any other major cruise line that puts that much money, I think, into research and protecting the environment. And that's what's kind of really cool about Ocean Cay. You get a great vacation, but you also know that you're part of restoring this habitat. So I mean, it's a feel
Don't
good
take
too.
it home.
Don't take it home, please.
All right, that was it.
I think, and we're just gonna say we love the crew. They do walk around a lot and try to sell you packages, and they are even out there today. So it's our last day, and they're still trying to sell you the specialty restaurants and stuff. It doesn't bother us at all. We end up just talking to them.
Yeah, just talk to 'em.
We ended up talking to this one guy who's from Bali. He gave us his What's Up phone number, and he's like, if you ever want to come to Bali, you can stay with my family.
That's
So
right.
we just have so much fun talking with them. This is the best value, I think, that you can get, especially when they have our package included, the drinks, the Wi-Fi, and the tips. And we got it for less than $600 a person for all week. So
Great value.
and you can even go cheaper than that.
Yeah.
So it kind of lets you tailor the way you want. So consider MSC if you're thinking about doing a Caribbean cruise.
Yeah.
And a big shout out to travel with CJ,
Yes.
for recommending, because MSC was never on our radar. Our travel agent said, you know what, you should try it. And we did. So thank you very much.
All right.
That's all we have to say.
That was MSC Seashore 3x3. I don't know what this is, but I like doing it.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We do have some fun things coming up. We're not going to share with you yet, though.
We're not going to mention what they are. You're going to have to tune in.
That's all we have. We're headed to dinner, but we're leaving you here, so we will see you in the next video.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.